London is a ghost town. We are in the middle of Tier 4 lockdown, and most of the UK is now being forced into the strictest Tier 4 lockdown. Many of you did not spend your holidays with family members and friends because you were told you could not mix households. And now we're being told that our children might not be able to return to school in January, and 2021 might look even worse than 2020 when it comes to lockdowns. Let's look at some of the numbers. In a recent article published in The Sun, and you can check these figures on Public Health England or the UK's own data sites, the total number of deaths from healthy people in hospitals in England under the age of 60 in the year 2020, wait for this number, was 388 people. Wait a second, could that be right? Whoa, say that again, Brian. The total number of healthy people, that means people with not pre-existing medical conditions, that died of coronavirus under the age of 60 in hospitals in England in the year 2020, this year, was 388 individuals. 388. It is a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of people when it comes to deaths that happen in this country every year, and I'll get into some of those numbers. Of those, 338 were those aged 40 to 60 in my age bracket. 44 of those were aged 20 to 40, and only 6 of those people were less than 20 years old. These are healthy, young adults that are not dying from COVID. And whereas the media and the government would rather you think otherwise, they throw numbers at you every day, and according to them, people are dying in the streets, healthy people. And this is an exercise I do every night when I'm in the taxi. I say, do you know anyone who died of COVID? And the answer is usually no. And these statistics show a shocking, disproportionate response to this virus. They show a total lack of science-based decision-making. And quite frankly, they show a complete lack of leadership. Because as we can see from these figures, this is not a reason you lock a country down. Let me be specific on that. The total number of car accident deaths in Great Britain last year was, wait for it, 1,870 deaths from car accidents last year. Okay, that's 4-5 times those of the healthy under 60s that died from coronavirus. And yet, they didn't lock down the automobiles last year. Let me give you another figure. Smoking-related illnesses in the UK last year, 78,000 people died of smoking-related illnesses. And guess what? They're not locking down the tobacco stores, are they? Well, if they really cared about life, why wouldn't they just lock down the tobacco stores? You could save as many people as died of coronavirus and more this year. And the point of these numbers is to take a sobering look at this. Healthy people are not dying of coronavirus. I don't care if it's the mutant strain, the South African strain, or the Martian strain. Healthy people are not dying from this disease, and yet we are locking down our entire economy. This is a ghost town here right now in Old Street where I work because of an information war that's being fought inside your brain by our media companies for your clicks and by our government for your votes and their agendas. And no one is telling you these sobering numbers. Well, a few of us are. Again, sit on this number and meditate on it today. 388 healthy people under the age of 60 have died from coronavirus this year. 388. And go look up some of the other numbers. Again, is that a reason our economy should be locked down? Is that a reason that we're facing the greatest mental health crisis since the Second War here? It isn't. And it's not the reason why we should all be at home right now, hidden in fear, in paralysis, that we're going to catch something that most of us are not susceptible to, and most of us will survive. And so again, I am all for a system of focused protection. I want to protect those that are elderly, protect those in our care homes. So I spoke with my dad a couple days ago. He's 78 in San Diego, and he said, Brian, I'm sick and put. I'm staying put. I said, okay, Dad, bless. That's your choice. I'm so glad you made that choice. Stay put. Don't have contact with others. That's his choice. But other people can make choices as well. And I think it's time we're given our freedom back. Let's be given our choices back so we can make our decisions. Let's make the choice to open up our businesses if we want to, make the choice to socialize with others if we want to. We can do it safely. The science is out there. But locking down this whole country and shutting down our education system, it's ridiculous. Our leaders have failed us. Leave me your comments below.